For one of the most dangerous offensive lineups that UConn has had in recent memory, and certainly under the sixth-year UConn head coach Laura Valentino. First pitch from Bahl is smacked foul. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout of Hastings to start the tournament for Jordy Bahl.
And in success against Jordy Bahl, they cannot chase her rise ball.
2-2 from Bahl. Back-to-back Ks for the Big Ten Pitcher of the Year.
Well, and it's the location of this change.
Top three in the UConn order. Higa returning to LSU for the first time since she played her first collegiate game in state. And now with the Big East champ, UConn Huskies. In so many ways.
I feel like the regional weekend is always full of those, with 4 teams played against each other. A lot of...
Lifts this high in the air to left field. Back on it, Squire, and makes the catch on the track. A 1-2-3 inning for Jordy Bahl. She'll hit first.
Different role for her, and not only is she in this lineup, but she's the leadoff hitter, which is such an important role in an offense to spark the rest of your offense.
Draws a leadoff walk for the Huskers. Drops down a bunt. That is right to the first base bag, and it pushes Bahl to second. Bland. DiNardo takes the 1-1 into left. Hastings is there, and both runners will stay put. 2 down. Hitters count. And lays off the third walk of the inning issued by Peyton Kinney, and now the base is loaded for the left fielder, Abby.
Let whatever happens, happens.
Her 4th 3-ball count. Gets a pop-up in the infield. And gets out of the jam despite 3 walks in the inning. No score after 1.
Be able to maybe find some joy again playing.
Off the bat of Garcia to third, and well played by Bland. 1 down. Little dribbler to second base. Here is Kamenzen on to first.
Was with about 365 season ticket holders already that they had in 2023. So that is the kind of impact that a player like Jordy Bahl has on a program and on a school.
To short, and it gets through past the first team shortstop, Ava Cusack.
And Jordy Bahl, an ace, one of the best pitchers in the country. They have a prolific offense, but one of their weaknesses is their defense. Not a great fielding percentage has led to a lot of unearned runs when Jordy Bahl is in the circle.
They're second behind St. John's, but then made that run through the Big East tournament, winning 3 games. 8th pitch coming from Bahl. Breslin, 4th straight fouled off pitch. And Breslin draws a terrific 2-out walk after Bahl buzzed through the first 2 batters in 5 pitches. And she gets a strikeout on the outside corner, battling back with 2 out and 2 on. This is loaded with 2 outs in the first, and were unable to capitalize. Drew 3 walks against the UConn starting pitcher Peyton Kinney. Laces this into left field for the first base hit of the day for the Cornhuskers. 1-0 to Kamenzen, and that caught her. Up to first she goes, and the bases are loaded here in the second with nobody out.
The board very quickly too, and so as good of a plan as it might seem to score a bunch and take Jordy Bahl out, that actually might not happen because of UConn's strong offense.
Bland to second base and caught by Haley Coupon. The Wisconsin transfer Ava Cusack will come to the plate. Drew a walk against Peyton Kinney in the first. Cusack top 5 in the Big Ten in homers this year. had the error in the top half of this inning, allowing UConn to extend and keep Jordy Bahl in the circle. Would love to get payback here. Left side, backhanded it short by Pettis. Long throw to first in time. Pettis, the Big East Freshman of the Year over at shortstop. But now Olivia DiNardo taking the batter's box for Nebraska. Right side, bobbled by Higa, no play, and 2 runs will score on a heady base running opportunity by Cusack. Flare in the center, and that will end the inning. Oh, what a catch at first base. Bella Bacon, 1 down. This regular season, 4 straight years, but to your point, Amanda couldn't quite finish it in the Big East tournament. Now 2 gone in the 3rd. Full count. And a walk with 2 outs drawn by Jenkins to extend the inning. Fly ball right side. It'll stay in the infield off the bat of Higa. Bacon puts it away, and Ball pitches around a 2-out walk. The glass window. That one eats up Pettis off the bat of Squire.
Softball player. As a college softball player.
Ooh, that catches Bacon. And the accuracy issues continue for the
line. We've seen that a couple of times. You know, it's always so weird to me, Matt, that after this weekend, only 16 teams are left.
Free passes in this game already. And credit to Nebraska, Amanda, they've capitalized on them. Sent in the air to right field, and it tails foul. Good pitch there by Jenkins.
That's just a tough pill to swallow. This is a play that we have 3 umpires out in the field, 1 behind the plate.
Though she's without one of her 2 challenges now. This is sent in the air to center, giving chase Kibling, and makes a nice play. Sends this deep to center. Back on it is Kibling. It is gone. 20th home run of the year for Jordy Bahl. Exclusive 2020 club.
3 times. 2 of them have been balls for home run distance. In her last AB, up with the bases loaded, hit a ball 300 feet, went foul. Now she comes up with 2 on, sends it to dead center field. A pitch out over the plate, gets all of it, lets it get deep. Trying to join Jordy.
Sammy Bland draws a 4-pitch walk with 2 down. Cusack has already driven in 1 run in this game, ahead in the count 1-0 with 2 down and a runner aboard.
Man, and Matt, look.
Runner goes, ball in the dirt, snap throw down to second, gets into center, up to third goes Bland.
Just want to be an offense that's about the long ball. They're great at base running and have an offense that can score in a lot of different ways.
Really extend the lead last half inning for Nebraska.
4 RBIs and she scored 2 runs.
Flared into center, and it drops for the first base hit of the game for the Huskies. Line drive, deep left field, off the bat of Pettis, it is gone! And the Huskies are on the board in Baton Rouge.
That's a freshman. She started and she can go up and get pitches like this in a hitter's count. That is a 1-2 count. She's expecting something up, gets on plane with it. And Kat Pettis drops her 14th home field wall, the exact spot on this field where
a high school shortstop converted to catcher, played for Larissa Anderson, the current Missouri head coach at Hofstra, where she was part of 2 45-win seasons, as this is laced into center field, and Kupal. And that catches the outside corner. Kibling has been flawless defensively this year, hoping her bat can come up in a big spot for UConn, and she draws a walk. She made the last out in the series to St. John's, allowing them to win the regular season over UConn, and she felt terrible about it. Walk with the bases loaded to score the first run of the game for the Huskies, and in the words of her head coach, it completely opened up the floodgates for their offense. A moment of redemption for Ring in the 9 spot, and now has 2 on and less than 2 outs here in the 4th.
It's a great
in her first NCAA tournament game of her career. The 1-2 from McGee. Bredwell, I thought, did a great job of framing that last strikeout, looking to Caitlin Breslin to get the first out of the inning. Pops it up behind home. It'll get out of play.
I mean, UConn is just being tough.
Ring has fouled off 4 pitches in this at-bat. Still battling here in the 9 spot against Kylie McGee.
It's not going to be as sharp maybe as 40 pitches ago.
Ring to third on a high hop. Tag of the bag and a throw across the diamond by Sammy Bland. Nebraska natives on this 25-player roster, with a handful more, Amanda, who have ties to the Husker State via either family or friends or both. As this is sent into the gap in right center, and it drops for a base hit and extends her hit streak.
It's a good piece of hitting by Cusack. Swung and missed. Gives her an off-speed curveball, and she sits back, has just good control of her weight and her barrel to be able to recognize that pitch and send it the other way. You just, I don't know.
Flared to the left side. It's Pettis making the play from Shaw. Rolls it to second base. Only play is at first, and Kupal can't make it. Takes the 1-2 to the right side, foul territory for Higa. Bella Bacon, first pitch swinging. Kupal puts it away. Hastings puts this in play, charged by Cusack, and she beats with her friends being part of this Huskers team.
All of these players in the local area knew of each other. Even a player for Southeastern Louisiana, their catcher is from Nebraska.
The 3-1, and Jenkins draws her second walk of the game. 2-2 from McGee. Catches the outside corner, and another full count to Garcia. Fights it off into right field, charging in Hoffman. Come on! Laying out like Superman to make the catch in right field. As this is sent deep to left center, and caught by Caitlin Kibling, one away. Fly ball in the infield, and caught. Top 10 in the country in 12 categories as the party continues with 2 outs. Sammy Bland, her first base knock of the afternoon. last game extended her hit streak to 15. Dialed in the 3 spot for Nebraska. Could be playable. It looked like Grace Jenkins might have lost that and then leave the yard in this game. Kuzak to right field. It'll find the grass. First to third goes Bland. They will hold her up on the double by Kuzak.
Great at bat by Kuzak. Just do whatever she could with this curveball. Finds a hole out there on the right side of the field, and now the game-winning run is at second base in the form of Ava Kuzak.
In the inning have come with 2 outs. This is sent in the air to center off the bat of Hoffman, and that will end the inning.
Pretty
well
cool.
done. I feel like you could have majored in that. I know you didn't, but I feel like you could have.
I will wear the clothes. Making them is a whole other option.
Mentioned Kylie McGee, who's not from the state, doesn't have any ties to the state, but has made Nebraska home as she picks up her 3rd strikeout. Draft and also played in the NFL for the Cleveland Browns and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Up the middle, and it gets past Kuzak into center.
Good job of expecting something up in the zone from McGee. I feel like
4, 5, and 6 that has done all of the damage for the Huskies. They're going to need a little more here with just 5 outs left and down 6. Right side, scooped at second base. Turning throw to second is in time by Kamenzick. Maybe it's a superstition.
it's just like it wearing it on defense, I guess.
Kibling in the air to left center and tracked down on the run by Squire. That'll end the 6th. 4 walks in the game as well for UConn. 1 hopper to second base, played by Kupal for their first tournament appearance since '01. That eats up the third baseman, Garcia.
Where this is a sister-twin conversation going on here with Hope Jenkins. Extra work that you can get in. You don't have to make any extra phone calls. You don't have to bug your parents. You can just bug your sister to go out and do some work together.
Is the only child in you getting a little jealous that Grace has not seen at least once before? Line drive into left field, down for a base hit. Here comes Squire from second base. She will score without a throw. Kennedy Williams, the freshman, will come in to pinch run at first for Breadwell.
Second minute that you can cut this short is in the back of your mind.
Pop up in the infield, caught by Jenkins, 2 down.
On the inside corner so that she can get her barrel to that pitch up and in.
Ball gets away from the new catcher, Heidi Barber. 2-1 to Ball. Upstairs, gets away. Bacon coming home, and Nebraska takes game 1.
Remember, earlier in the game, Bella Bacon did not go on a pass ball. She's going to be early in the game with Jordy Bahl up with the plate to steal home like that. Didn't take it. Gets another opportunity here and walks off the game for Nebraska, who scores 10 runs on 10 hits.
To see who they will take on tomorrow at 1 Eastern.